Hey everybody, wow, this is so exciting, eh? Yesterday I first got onto Will's post. I made a quick post, nobody else was up, so I think I might have got in before most people. Obviously it was only a matter of time though. Isaiah 53, a good watchman, we all love his videos, has just found some really cool stuff. I note some of the credit, or a little bit of the credit, was given to our sister Caring Natural Bambi. She only has 19 subs on her channel, but believe me, she's been finding some nuggets with numbers and verses. So I'd like to suggest that everybody goes and subscribes to Caring Natural Bambi, please. There she is. The more we can subscribe to other channels, the more chance there is that pertinent information will be left behind. Anyway, the point of this little clip is just to have a bit of a look for a second at Hourly Watch. So we all know Patrick and his channel and his fervour for the Lord and his beautiful wife and their testimony. And he, like us, is waiting and waiting and waiting. Now, something that I've noticed is that, and we've all been watching Virgo and all the signs culminate, the child asteroid and United Nations and 666 the Beast and Nishimura, all sorts of things we've been watching. Ones I've been watching, Jewett Shepherd. Anyway, I noticed all of a sudden that the majority of the signs that we've been watching in Virgo started on the 19th and culminate pretty well on the 29th. Most of these asteroids, stars, comets have started to move on, particularly the major ones that we've been looking at. And I find that very interesting because the 10 days of awe are meant to be a time that the Jews use to get themselves right with God. Correct me if I'm wrong. Culminating with the Day of Atonement. This year, because we've identified that the Day of Atonement, the Feast of Trumpets, because we've identified it's a Jubilee, Feast of Trumpets and Tabernacles, etc., we're going to have one trumpet sound. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. We've all seen the video clips of what that means. And essentially, when you summarise that, it simply means that this year the trumpet sounds 10 days after the Feast of Trumpets starts, because this year is the Jubilee. Now, how interesting that all of these signs in Virgo have pretty much started on the 19th, finished on the 29th. There's your 10 days of awe. There is our warning sign from heaven that we have 10 days to get ourselves right. We're all watching these things in Virgo, and I've been wondering why something didn't happen on the 19th, and we're looking at the 23rd. Now Patrick's looking at the 26th, and I don't think anything's going to happen on any of those days. I think all of them are simply to wake us up to the fact that on the 29th, the Jubilee trumpet is going to sound. In accordance with the research Ty Green did, and the start date of Feast of Trumpets being the 19th. So, keep focused, guys. I mean, I'll say it, nobody else has yet, really, but I don't know where we go past this point. For some people, it's an easy choice. They just continue to live life and do what they've been doing. But for some of us have put life on hold, or life has put us on hold. So I'm facing homelessness basically past about the end of October. So my way of looking at the date passing is much different than somebody who is in a stable situation and position. I cannot begin to even explain how many things have gone wrong for me since the beginning of the pandemic. And like you could not crush a life in a shorter amount of time, I don't think. And I see that as a sign that we're coming to an end and that I had to let go of life. But when dates start to balloon out a little bit, for some of us that gets very, very disheartening. It gets very scary. I know one of Satan's tactics has been in these last days is to try and ruin my peace and my happiness, and he's done a really good job. So while I've been concurrently watching for the rapture, I've also had to concurrently watch my life, which has just fallen apart, and I've had no control over that. I'm on a very, very short leash on this world. So I'm saying it, what are we going to do past this date? I know we just continue to watch. But where have all the signs gone? They've vanished, all of them. Nothing aligns past this date. We would simply have to watch and twiddle our thumbs, I think. Anyway, guys, stay focused. Remember, it's by the blood of Jesus and his works alone, not by our blood, not by our works, not by our sweat, not by our tears. Our works are but filthy rags before the Lord. His works were perfect. So they're the only ones we can offer to our Father. And the only way we can offer the works of Jesus to our Father is through belief and faith. Confess with your mouth Jesus is Lord, believe in your heart that God raised him from the dead on the third day, and you are saved. Like, share and comment, guys, please. Every time I put out a video, I seem to lose subscribers. I don't know why. These are important messages we need to get out to everybody. Bless you all.